Hello everyone, MUFS here to welcome you to the 147th episode of Starfield. We are doing the second run and we are starbound. We came over here in Porima in the last episode.
The time's right. I'd appreciate a chat.
You really want to chat right now, Sam?
I'd appreciate your advice. After our last talk, I was really worried what you'd say, but I always feel better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cora's grandpa, good old Jacob, well, he just will not stop pestering me to see Cora, and that's complicated.
You don't talk much about your father.
He is not my favorite topic of conversation. My early years, they weren't good. My mother died when I was 7. Some people have such strong memories from their early life. Me, I remember her. I have some pictures. I remember the feelings, but just a few clear memories.
What do you remember?
She had these truly ancient cameras, like caveman type things. Had a room with a red light. She developed pictures she took in this chemical bath. I remember sitting on a stool, looking up at them slowly fading in, and it was like alchemy to me then. And that's all I have. Just glimpses like that.
What happened to her?
She banged up her knee real good in an accident. So she went in for knee replacement. Supposed to be routine, but that damn anesthesiologist dropped the ball. And one day mom's fine, and the next, doctors take her away.
As we starbound, there may be a version of us out there somewhere where she lived. I wonder what that's like.
Odd thought. I just can't imagine what that would have been like. I'd probably be happier. Family might be tighter. Oh well. So, Jacob raised me on his own. And shit, maybe I don't give him enough credit. I mean, I know how tough it is. But he was strict, hard. Dad was a longtime civil servant, a big man in government. And he had a future all laid out for me. Man, could he get his hooks into you. He was scary good at that.
What exactly did your dad do?
At his height, he was some sort of trade minister. A very prominent man in Aquila City. And after I came along, he stepped down to a lower posting. We still had a finger in trade all over the collective. I can't deny it. He sacrificed a lot to be closer to Mom and me.
He probably did it out of love.
Maybe. But it was tough to live up to his exacting expectations. But I tried. I felt the weight of legacy. I wanted to do him proud. He said I had to learn the business, run some freight, see how credits flow, speak the language. Meanwhile, he's working some angle for a government job for me after. That sounded even more miserable than what I was doing.
Did you ever tell him you didn't want it?
Oh, I started to. Many times. He'd always steer the conversation away or just use logic to dissect every little point. Once I held my ground, and he said I was an ungrateful child, not worthy of what he was doing.
Let's flirt. I wish we'd met a long time ago. We have to seriously make up for lost time.
Imagining you around back then. Let's just say you would have been, distracting. But I had a point, if I could remember it. Even after I was with the Rangers, Dad was just always needling, angling for me to join the government. But by then I knew myself more, and I could stand up to him. And Lillian, well, she helped. If I let Jacob into Cora's life, he'll dream up some big future for her and tie her into knots like he did with me. A man could teach a master class in manipulation.
Have you seen any evidence of that?
Well, no. But he hasn't had much opportunity. And he's a sly one. Not sure I'd be able to spot anything.
Is your father really that much of a problem?
I mean, I can't prove it. But I'm pretty sure that freight company was silently partnered with good old Dad. And the smuggling? I wouldn't put it past him to be involved. Very involved. He always did a good job of keeping that side of the business hidden from everyone. Especially me.
It should be up to Cora. Otherwise, you're making her choices for her.
Yeah, but she's only 12 and... Well, I see what you did there. If I just flat out say no, I'm a hypocrite, right? I guess I got more to think about.
Okay, now let's do the Red Mile, shall we? Don't worry, he'll be around. This is our last chance. Let's wait for Sam to join. We can go out ourselves. Woo! Now that is something. It is cold, it's a night, and we are gonna fight ourselves.
We're doing this? Okay, let's do it. The Red Mile. Never understood why anyone would voluntarily run it. Thrill junkies, I guess.
Like me. Here we are. Grab your weapon, Sam. We have job to do. Let's grab those.
Not part of the job.
Yeah, let's grab those crates. I'll be using this one. So many. We're good to go, Sam. Let's go. Where are they? I was waiting for you. Where's the last one? You suit yourself. Don't you think there are too many this time around? Yeah, way too many of them. And I'm getting diverted too much from my path, which I shouldn't. Come on. That's what is coming. Come on. Where did you come from? I was looking at you. Okay. We're good. Let's go. There should be a few.
Say your prayers, pal.
Come on. You attack first, don't you?
I'm 100% on board purloining anything we need from here.
Yep. Let's go up and see what are the things we can get. And we'll be out of here.
Celebrating something. I've got worse shaving. We're either being brave or very, very stupid. And that should be the tagline for the Red Mile.
Yeah, that should be. So many.
I hope Cora don't wind up working for a corporation churning out factories doing who knows what. Nah, she's too smart for that.
We are done over here. Let's grab things from here if we can.
Looks like things are going our
Like
way.
this. I don't need you. Aluminium, maybe. Credits, European. I don't need that. Grant issue. Exactly.
Unfortunately, the beacon tends to attract unwanted attention. Good luck.
Yeah, I don't need much luck. I am good. You'll be surprised to see me back. Aren't you gonna be surprised? Oh, there's one. There are way too many creatures this time around. Last time it wasn't like this though. OMG, they're everywhere. Come on, it nearly blocks you for a second, then block you from doing anything. I'm gonna kill you both. Not just both, the more than... Oh, there are... I don't need to fight you guys all. Way too many this time around. And here is some more.
Please tell me that was target practice.
Yeah, that was target practice. What else would it be there? Come on!
Don't need a gun to take you out.
Very good. So we're done running the red mile. Let's find me.
If you're looking to register, you'll need to speak to Miss.
Hey,
Yes? Congratulations, runner. You have succeeded where most have failed. In fact, you seem none the worse for wear.
it was a cakewalk.
Yeah, I'm not easily impressed. But you've managed to surprise me. As promised, I'll set up your meeting with Marco. I'll dispatch a courier to let him know you're coming. Please take a moment to relax and enjoy our hospitality. I'll return shortly.
We'd rather go back to the days when this place was raided and plundered on a regular basis.
Well done.
Sure. The occasional pirate raid would set us back a bit. But the
Donovan.
pirates would leave and the guests would return. If I were up to listen, friend, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm trying to relax and you people won't give me a moment's peace. I tell you what, if you want a conversation with me, it'll cost you. Bring me a runner's rush from the bar, and then we can talk. Deal?
Okay.
Aye, righto.
That was impressive.
Happy to serve you. As long as... Hi, welcome.
Let's see. I'd like to get a drink.
Coming right up.
That is Runner's Rush. Let's... I can buy all.
Come and see me if you need anything else.
Okay, so
Don't know if it was brave.
Listen, friend, I tell you what.
I've got one right here for you.
Ah, most kind. So, what brings you by? Afraid I'm right out of autographed pictures.
May said I should ask you what's the most someone has bet on your life.
Ha ha. Did she now? Aye, of course she did. House gets a cut. She'd love to have someone like me back in there. Biggest bet on me was well over 10 million credits. I think May used the money to renovate the cantina and still had plenty left over. Just on house cuts alone.
Are you some kind of celebrity?
Well, you really haven't been around much, have you? I'm Donovan Reese. Aye, the Donovan Reese. As in the gent that survived 28 Red Mile runs, including the third fastest on record.
Any tips for a new Red Mile runner?
Don't go breaking my record for one. Other than that, don't hesitate. Ever. You hesitate, you spend too much time thinking things through. Well, that's how you get yourself killed out there. I always say the best way to run the course is on pure instinct. You let that take over and drive you, the chances are you'll win. Unless you already know your instincts are shite, in which case, don't run the course at all.
28 runs, is that an impressive number?
Impressive? That's an understatement. We're talking a game of death and dismemberment. Most people don't survive one, let alone as many as I have. You can count on one hand the number of runners ever to pull that off, and only half of them are still alive. It's rare company you're in, to say the least.
Do you have some kind of death wish?
Nah, just relish a challenge. I'd still be out there today if my knees and my back won't shot to hell. Besides, I'm retired these days. I think I've earned the chance to enjoy the fruits of my labors. Being famous has its benefits, after all.
Take care.
Till next time.
Don't see a lot of people survive the mile.
You made it.
Yep,
You must be tougher than you look.
I am.
You're back. Are you okay?
Sati, my dear.
It was nothing I could handle.
Today?
Really? Either the Red Mile's reputation is exaggerated or you're just that good. Anyway, I'm relieved you made it through okay.
Why? Afraid you'd lose all that work you put into your smuggling investigation?
I wouldn't expect you to understand. All you see in people is what you can get from them. I'm glad, because that was an incredibly brave thing you did. And we need rangers with that kind of courage. Also, I owe you an apology. I was pretty awful to you at first. I'm sorry about that.
He enjoys the adoration of the
Did I do something to offend
which
you?
as often as not.
No, it's not that. I had a bad experience with another deputy that I was training. I'll tell you all about it after this is over. Okay? So you need to stay alive or you'll never hear the story.
I sense that your hostility stems from a past tragedy.
And compassion.
How could you possibly... Maybe someday I can... But no. No. Now isn't the time. We need to focus on the task at hand. Once you're on your way, I'll return to the rock and let the Marshal know what's going on. Come home safe, Deputy. That's an order.
You always were the soft one, little sister.
Oh, go to hell. Or at least make yourself useful and get us some drinks.
Yeah, why not? Why don't you do just that, and I'll talk to May over there to get
I hope you're enjoying your visit.
my location.
Try it again.
So,
Time for me to keep my promise, runner? You can find Marco on Kodos aboard his ship. I'd advise you not to keep him waiting. He is not exactly patient.
what else can you tell me about him?
He's intelligent, well-connected, and utterly ruthless. He's also a man of taste who appreciates the finer things. You'll find out soon enough what I mean.
What did your message say about me?
Only that someone wanted a meeting. Don't expect to catch him unprepared. He keeps a sizable force of mercenaries aboard his ship as bodyguards.
Then I'll be heading for Kodos.
Good. Travel safely, runner. Should you ever crave the challenge of the mile again, it will be here, waiting for you.
Sure. Our map is updated, so
Look at that. Still got all your limbs.
I'm leaving.
Be careful, Deputy. You might be walking into a lion's den.
Yeah.
People will be talking about this for a while.
Right. Let's go to Kodos directly.
Getting back into the harness.
Fire! Wrong place, wrong.
Monster engine.
Easy pickings.
We have to. Target has lost their grab drive. They cannot jump away.
Okay, here we are. Why? Oh, we're going over here. Let's land.
Time to park this buggy.
Okay, let's get in the ship Fortuna. We don't have anything over here to take. No, we don't.
You the runner?
Thus,
Marco's done well for
Yeah, I know.
himself. One might say too well. I mean, I would say that at least. Why don't we have a room like this? Just full of knock your socks off trophies. Really flaunt our success.
Yeah. Come on. Let's close this door. Let's talk to this guy.
Welcome. May's message didn't exactly make it clear why you wanted to meet with me. If you're looking for work, my organization is always in need of pilots and security personnel, willing to take risks.
Your organization?
You've heard of the First, I take it. I'm not just a member, I also help to fund the outfit through a network of independent traders. Of course, illicit goods are the most lucrative, so there is a constant need for skilled pilots.
I'm not here to work for you. I'm here to stop you.
Is that so? You did well to find me. I'm not an easy man to locate. Though I suppose we haven't exactly been keeping a low profile lately. Given the nature of the contract, a degree of exposure was always a risk, but a calculated one. To be honest, I think the Major is all but spoiling for a confrontation with the Rangers. Still, I confess, I'm a little disappointed that the Marshal sent a deputy instead of a full-fledged Ranger.
This deputy might just surprise you, Marco.
Yep.
And who might you be?
The name's Sam Coe.
A name well known across the Freestar Collective. It's an honor to welcome a descendant of the great Solomon Coe.
Yeah, well, that name probably means more to you than it does to me.
Your deputy friend here could have a bright future, assuming we all keep our heads.
You mentioned the Major. Is that who runs the first?
That's right. Major Hull spent 20 years in lockup nursing a grudge against the Freestar Collective. We all did. A lot of good men and women died for nothing because of those cowards you work for. You've chosen your side, and I've chosen mine.
Why would the Major want a confrontation?
To settle accounts. Major Hull served with distinction during the Colony War. But the leaders of the Freestar Collective, they turned on him. In his eyes, the Rangers are enforcers for a corrupt Council of Governors. That makes you his enemy. As for me, I didn't see any profit in nursing that grudge. I prefer to focus on the future.
I'm going to bring down... Okay. I want details of the first operations, including who hired you.
I'm not sure you are grasping the situation here, Deputy. You are on my ship, outnumbered by my guards, who will kill you without hesitation. I'm a businessman. If you expect me to cooperate, I'm going to want something in return. I won't tell you everything. I do still have some loyalty to my unit. However, I can point you in the right direction. In exchange, I want the Rangers to let me operate with a free hand.
I'll make you a counteroffer. I'll agree to let you go if you stay out of Freestar space.
I can't do that. The losses I'd incur would be too great. How about I sweeten the deal? Accept my offer, and I'll throw in a little something extra for you.
No deals. Tell me what I want to know or face the consequences.
I have a better idea. Instead, I tell you something you don't want to know. But you should. The Council of Governors is a group of greedy and corrupt liars who are using you and the other Rangers to protect their own interests. Do you really think they give a damn about the people of the Freestar Collective?
No more stalling, Marco. Either talk or get shot. Your choice.
Oh, I've already made it.
Bad one.
That is, something else.
Let's get these things. Encrypted slate, keycard, ham I'll take. There are lots of things over here. The first one would be this one. Let's update the settings. And it should do half of the things for me.
Today's not gonna be your day, pal.
Meanwhile, let me grab these things. And I'll take you. There's a good urban eagle. Oh, corrosive shotty. I'll take you as well.
Never mess with a Coe.
Yeah. And never mess with moves either. First officer outfit. I'll take you as well. And you guys? Why are you sitting inside the table, Sam? Let's go fight ourselves.
This is my favorite part.
Good vantage point.
Well, they don't need it.
Now I'll have to search the place. Like always. Come on. I'm not into Solstice that much. I believe we're good. Let's there's one thing I saw back over there. I'm gonna get that. Then I'm gonna we were here. But where did they kill the one is over here. There were many.
This is my favorite part.
Which one? Which one is your favorite part? I need to take this one. How is that even possible? If... yeah, you two are supposed to be together then. Exactly. Okay, I'll take you as well. So... nothing more. Let's get out of here. Sam, he is not with me. He's stuck in the table, but I believe if I move into the ship, he'll be there with me. Yep, he's here. So let me get up.
History of time.
And we'll have to scan the planet.
I will be your friend like forever.
We're cleared for liftoff. Recalculating.
Let's scan the planet. We have done it. Fortuna. Okay, so where do we go? We go to Aquila. Over here. Let's land.
I spent so little time here these days, kinda miss it.
Okay. You can miss it. No worries. Let's give the slate to our dear old
my brother-in-law just
Alex. But I was hoping Sam would open up to me before I finish this mission, this final mission that we are gonna do in the next episode.
I'm trying.
Maybe we'll do something else if Sam doesn't open up. Alex Hadid.
I specialize in cryptography. A lot of smugglers use coded slates, so it comes in handy.
Come on.
Hey there, Deputy. How goes the hunt for the first?
So far, so good.
Good, good. If you ask me, I don't think they stand a chance. You're like an Ashta creeping silently through the high grass, waiting for your chance to pounce, and then boom! Down they'll go. So, did you get any more of those encrypted slates? Because, let me tell you, I am so close.
Of course. Don't say you doubted me now.
Who, me? Doubt you? Not a chance, Deputy. I knew you were a natural the moment I laid eyes on you.
Okay, so we are gonna...
Come in, Deputy. Take a seat.
Sit down.
Okay.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately, some didn't survive.
Is there anything we could have done?
Not really, no. We can't be everywhere at once. Right now, our best hope to stop them is you.
I'll kill every last one of those first.
Yeah, well, you might have to. How's your investigation proceeding?
It's going well. Once Alex cracks their encryption, we could learn a lot.
That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
Come on, Emma. You know as well as I do how tough this job is.
That's exactly my point. When it comes to deciding who earns a Ranger's badge, I will not compromise.
Let's move on. I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over. We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard. That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him.
I respect Ron Hope and what he's accomplished.
I can understand that. He can be uncompromising, but he looks after his people.
Let's continue. We got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon. He said you took on a syndicate loan shark to help an informant.
The informant was innocent. I had to help.
And you were right to do so. Helping people is our most important duty, even when you're conducting an investigation.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger McMillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani.
People out there suffering. I couldn't let them down.
Sounds like you're starting to understand what it means to be a Freestar Ranger.
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart.
I tried to persuade him, but he wouldn't come quietly.
I suppose underestimating you was his last mistake. Damn. I thought if anyone could see reason, it'd be Marco. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most.
She didn't have much time left, so she wanted to end things on her terms.
I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important. I've done it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them.
What do you know about this mech factory?
Never saw it myself, but I know it's a large facility mostly underground. If the First are occupying it, they'll probably have set up defensive positions throughout the complex.
If the First is there, I'll make sure none of them survive.
Then you'd better go prepared for a fight. These are experienced mercenaries we're talking about. The factory was on Arcturus 2. Make sure you come back alive, Deputy.
So, that was it. And we're out of our time. Let me end the episode over here.
Those first guys should have spent more time on their encryption.
Yeah, that's better. So, that's it for this episode. If you're not a sub, please consider subscribing because that's my field. And while you subscribe, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. If you liked the video, don't forget to press the thumbs up button. And if you did not, well, in that case, you can press the thumbs down button. But I'll highly urge you not to do that. I hope to see you guys in the next episode, because in the next episode we are gonna hit the first. Hunt the first and kill them. Hopefully in the next episode, which is in the next week as well. I really hope to see you guys there, and there will be some surprises because Sam over here isn't opened up yet. So I believe we are gonna go do some other business maybe. Well, who knows? Maybe. We'll see about that. But I really hope to see you guys in the next week, in the next episode. Till then, stay safe, take care, and bye-bye. MUFS signing off.